Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I'm talking about the original season number 5, episode number 4, Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea. That was directed by Michael Grossman. And here we have a situation going down because Haley's still missing. We don't know where she is. She's still gone. And Klaus is going crazy because he can't find her. He's trying to figure out who took her. It either was a werewolf, either was a witch, or was a vampire. And he's going through everybody to make sure he finds out who this is. He's getting everybody involved to find this woman because his daughter's mom is missing. He doesn't like it, and it's pissing him off. And he feels as though he's not getting the respect that he needs, and that he wants, and people are not listening to him. So he has to do what Klaus does. Use what the thing he does the most. Use fear and intimidation to get what he wants. If you got to kidnap somebody, torture someone, whatever you got, or kill somebody, whatever he has to do to get the answers that he wants, he's going to do it. And you have Marcel, on the other hand, who doesn't really like Klaus' tactics, but he wants to try to reason with the people. But the thing is, though, the people, the vampires aren't listening to him because they feel as though he's not a vampire anymore. And technically, they're kind of right. He's not really a vampire anymore. I mean, he does have werewolf venom inside of him now that he can bite people with, that can kill vampires and also originals. So he's not really a vampire anymore. And so they might want to listen to him. And plus, since he's been gone, and he tried to hook up with a Michelson, too, and marry one. Now that we don't want to listen to him, and you got so they got some conflict there. So he's trying to bring order to his own group, but also help find Haley at the same time too. And the messed up part is, no one cares about Haley except for the Michelsons and Marcel. I mean, you have Vincent who cares, and you do have Josh. He cares too, but Vincent's trying to make sure the witch is okay, and you got Josh who's trying to make sure the vampire is okay, and so even though they do love Haley, she's not their top priority in a way. And while you got all this chaos going on there, you have Hope, and you got Freya, and Freya trying to keep Hope busy because she's trying to keep her away from the situation because she feels as though for what she's been told and what certain things she knows about Hope, that she might be the worst thing that happens to the world. She might bring on the apocalypse, and so she's trying to keep her away from all this stuff to keep her busy because she knows that if she gets too involved, it can make things a whole lot worse. Excuse me, by the way. Yeah. So overall, I really enjoyed the episode a whole lot. I liked how it brought two people together who you didn't think actually would start to get along. It brought this whole situation with Haley being missing brought together both Klaus and Marcel. Now, Marcel had been fighting against Klaus for a long, long time, and Klaus has been pushing Marcel around for a while. I mean, here's the thing. They love each other. It's the father and son relationship. And Marcel got sick and tired of trying to get Klaus' approval and him to accept him. And so he kind of said, screw you, I'm doing things on my own, I don't need your help anymore, I don't need you, old man, to get in my face. Boom. But you got Klaus, who does love Marcel, but he's also very controlling and wants to make sure he does everything he wants him to do. And so they've always been fighting one another. And so, but this time, because the one person goes missing, and Marcel is starting to see what Klaus is doing, he understands it. He said, you know what? I have been trying to be nice to you people. I have been trying to be diplomatic. I have been trying to keep things fair. Screw that. Okay? Because y'all don't want to listen to me? Fine. You don't respect me? Okay. But you will fear me. And when you fear me, you will do what I want. Because there's somebody going around now, I don't know the witch, most likely they say it's a vampire, who doesn't like people who has, in a way, kind of a racist view on things. He feels as though beings who are not pure need to be killed. I mean, you have Klaus, who's a half vampire, half werewolf. You have Marcel, who's a vampire, but sort of werewolf-ish person. And you got Hope, who's a witch, vampire. I don't know what she is. But anyway, she's a witch, but she has vampire, werewolf traits to her, I guess. I don't know. Either who, she's all mixed up. And then you have Haley, who's also a hybrid. And so he feels as though he has to get rid of all these impure, these pure people, so to keep things pure and nice the way it's supposed to be. So he feels as though he has to kill them off. And so since Marcel found out about this, and he's seen that people, even people in his own vampire clan aren't really listening to him because he's not as pure as them, he started saying, you know what, screw that. I am what I am. If y'all don't like it, suck it. So I'm going to make sure Haley gets found, and y'all going to find her. If you don't, you're going to die. Because you can't beat me. So what you going to do? Make your choice. Follow my rules, do what I say, or I'll just chop your head off. Make a decision now. And you see him change and grow, and see both Marcel and Klaus working together. And I actually do like it at the same time, but also very scary at the same time too, because they are the most powerful people when physically there. I mean, not by magic, but most powerful people when it comes to physical. They're the ones, because Klaus is an original, and he's the first ever hybrid, and Marcel he's a whole other entity all by himself now. So pissing them off is not a good thing. The weird thing about this, though, the weird thing about this I find really kind of interesting is you have the vampires. None of them can beat Marcel. None of them. None of them can. They can't beat Marcel at all, physically or with the bite. But yet they can talk so much trash to him in his face. It's so weird to me. Like, wow. It's like walking up to a professional boxer and just talk trash to him, and then when he punches you in the face, what do you think he's going to do? I mean, you can't beat him. So this dude fights for a living. Why are you talking trash to somebody who fights for a living? He can kill you with a punch. It just blows my mind. I mean, all of them together might have a chance if they all attack them at one time, but still, I don't know. That's a gamble. A lot of people are going to die. They try to do that with Klaus. This episode, they try to all the vampires try to take on Klaus at one time, and Klaus was kicking their butts. And after a while, they thought they had the upper hand, and then Klaus started using his werewolf side combined with his vampireness. And he was really beating the crap out of him. So I don't know. It's so weird. Just to me, somebody who can just clearly kill you just like that, and you give him a hard time. Like, okay, good luck with that. But overall, I enjoyed this episode a whole lot. It was a whole lot of fun. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode of the originals. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy it and have fun watching it too. So give my channel a big like, hit thumbs up, shabam, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really appreciate it. Also hit a little bell at the bottom to get notified every time I make a video. Like I always say in my dreams and in real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.